what's up guys, how you all doing, and welcome to this not Fraulinge video, because none of my friends want to afford themselves. But this video I kind of think leads on to what's happening tomorrow. So because you're seeing this on Friday, so Saturday I'm going to a London meetup with the YouTuber Chris Thompson, and there'll be a couple other people there as well. But what a lot of you might not know, unless you're friends with me, and the reason this is in my hand, we'll come to it in a minute, is that I suffer from quite severe anxiety. So I'm travelling from the west coast of Wales to London by myself for the day, and I am absolutely terrified. So this week I thought I'd talk about anxiety, share some my experiences, and hopefully that'll help you so you know you're not alone. I've seen a few videos when I was researching this. I was going to go through some stuff. A lot of people go to me, but Louise, you do drama and music and YouTube and you do lots of things. How can you possibly suffer from anxiety? Well, it's all like a big facade, I guess, and that's one of the things that we'll get onto. Okay, well, the first thing that people assume about people who have anxiety is that we're rude. It's not that we're rude, it's just we're too scared to come up and say hello. So tomorrow I will be too scared to go up to this person, like this, and introduce myself because I'm scared of making a fool of myself, scared that I'll get rejected, all that stuff, and which is, you know, a waste of time because I've spent 50 quid on a train ticket to London without any sleep. Another thing that people assume about people who have social anxiety, or just anxiety in general, and it tends to be called social anxiety, is that it's really easy to get over, but it's not. A friend went to me recently that one day you'll have to get over it. You'll have to be able to ring people and talk to people and email people. It's not that easy. There was a time when my vlog camera, which I bought, wasn't working, so I was going to have to take it back to the shop, but that meant talking to people and ringing people. Same with my finance for university for next year, because I didn't have an address. So I was like, what do I do? And I was panicking. But anyway, it's not that easy to get over. So the next point kind of can link to a lot of people other than just people who suffer from anxiety, but more predominantly with people who have anxiety, is that we prefer our own company, and like going to parties or other social occasions is our worst nightmare. If you follow me on social media, or even have been with me since the beginning of my YouTube channel, you'll know that I don't socialise or go outside. I just spend all my time in this little box of a room. That is typical of someone who suffers from anxiety, but the student pastor at church has found a way to bully me into going to things where it involves other people. So a little while ago there was a weekend away, you'll know because I uploaded a Fraulinge late, and I think she knew that I wasn't going to go because there were other people, but she forced me. I had no other say in going. There's another thing, beginning of the summer, where she's forcing me to go because she'll know I will just stay at home by myself because I don't like other people. And if I go outside and socialise, it's a very rare occasion and everyone's like, she's outside, make a bit of a joke out of it. People assume that it's just talking to people and going outside, but it ranges from a lot of different things. So it can range from talking to someone on the phone, whether you know that person or not, even sending an email or sending a text, or talking to a camera, or even buying something from the shop. Anything like that is a sign of anxiety. We can't do it, whereas a normal person doesn't find it hard to phone someone whether they know them or not. I hate ringing for a taxi. We show our true colours to our friends, so I show more of myself to a camera because there's no one else in the room with me, and I can edit how I look and speak on camera, whereas if in my real life situation you can't edit how you look and sound. And anxiety ruins a lot of things for people. I'm umming a lot and I'm aware of it. So anxiety ruins a lot of things for people. I'm a drama student, I'm a musician, but I've only ever done one audition and that was because I was with another person, so it wouldn't be as bad because we could do it together. So that is sucky because the fear of rejection and the fear of not getting it right and the fear that we're doing something wrong and we're just making an utter fool of ourselves means that we can't do things that we enjoy. So next year, in second year, when I have to do more production and stuff and play my guitar more, it will be difficult because I can't put myself forward for something because I feel like I'm doing something wrong. And then this is the ironic part of this video, and then I'm going to go on to things that we do, and this will be really long, is that the thing holding us back from going to the doctors for getting help is our social anxiety. The ringing up the doctors, the going and speaking to the doctors about what's wrong with you, the fact that you're admitting that you've got something wrong with you, you're talking to someone about really personal stuff, that is terrifying. There's a number of things that all year I've been meaning to go to the doctors about, but I'm scared shitless and I can't do it. So I've changed onto the iPad because my phone was deleting my list of things that I was going to say about things that people with social anxiety do. So I've got it on here, it won't be deleted. So let's go through them, and people might not do every single one of these, but they might do some of them, and I've just become really aware of how my arms are. Okay, so the first one that people might do is go to the bathroom to escape. Whether it's at your house or in a social situation. I know that I do this. If I go out and about and there's lots of people, I will always go to the toilets to escape, because you will always have a little bit of privacy in that cubicle for a short period of time to get your thoughts together, to calm down. Okay, the second thing people might do is feel really uncomfortable without a phone or some other crutch, whether it might be, you know, an iPod, whatever. I go everywhere with this, with my iPod. When I used to not be at uni and my phone would get taken off me, I would feel like I was lost because there was nothing for me to do in a situation when I didn't want to talk to somebody. The third thing people might do is dwell on a small awkward moment for much longer than necessary. So whether it's, well, it's kind of if you do something, whether it might be something really minute, whether you drop your phone, whether you, I don't know, walk into a door. Everyone else would laugh that off, but it would always be in the back of your mind. I know that I do this constantly. Even when, like, I'm eating, you know, some people are happily eating, but because I eat a lot, because I'm fat, I feel really awkward that people are looking at me and I get all stressy, and then I can feel myself going red, particularly when I don't have makeup on. Sort of three kind of linked together. So, never going to a social event without a person that makes you feel comfortable, follow said person way too much, and worry about that person beginning to find you obnoxious. I know that I've done this. So tomorrow, when I go to London, I'm going by myself. I have no personal crutch. I will have my phone, sure, but what if that runs out of battery? All that, and I know I'm vlogging. So my friend said to me yesterday, just vlog, pretend you're talking to us and that's fine, you won't feel as awkward. But I won't have any person there physically, no matter how many times I've tried to get someone to come to London with me. Not working. So I know that I've gone to an event only with someone else because I know that they'll be there. And then I have followed them around, and people probably think I'm a bit clingy, but I don't like being by myself because someone I don't know will come and talk to me, and yeah. And then the third point is you worry about that person finding you annoying, obnoxious. I've had that as well. People think that you're following them and being rude when you're not. You're just there because you don't want to be with a bunch of strangers. Whatever number we're on is faking an illness to get out of a social event. I might have not faked an illness before, but I have faked another reason why I can't go. You know how lots of people go, you'll hear people go, oh, I'm washing my hair, which is a really like rubbish one. But it's another excuse for not to go to a social event, which I know I've done in the past. I think a lot of people will do that one, not just people with social anxiety. And then the last one, and I know I definitely do this one, is don't buy something necessary because the cashier is intimidating, or counting all your money before you go up to make sure you have enough, or paying purposely with too much so you don't have to look like a weirdo. And yeah, I hate having to go and get food and stuff because I worry that they're judging me when I'm walking down the street. Okay, so that's it for this week's video, I guess. I hoped it worked out how I wanted it to. It might not have done. I might have to do a part 2. If you want a part 2 of anxiety, because I was basically just telling you the facts and how I'm going to struggle tomorrow. But if you want an actual how to deal with anxiety, or how I deal with anxiety, then let me know down in the comments below or on any of my social media. If you have any tips on how to deal with anxiety, then you can let me know those down below as well, or on any of my social media. All my links are in the description, because we can get a discussion, because it is quite a big thing at the moment. And if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. That will make me really happy and make me not feel so awkward about talking to a camera at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And all your thumbs might make tomorrow go well, I hope. I am daily vlogging, so you will see the result of Saturday on Sunday. So I will see you all then with a very special daily vlog. Okay, bye guys.